Hey, 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 English learners! Welcome back to the Daily English Podcast, your favorite place to learn real English, easy English, everyday English, the kind of English you actually use in real life.
Yes, welcome back, everyone. This is the podcast where we talk like real people, share real stories, and help you feel comfortable and confident in English.
I'm Corey,
And I'm Orus.
and together we are your two English friends, not your teachers with a big stick, just your friends who really want to help you grow.
Exactly. No boring grammar rules today, just real talk, real English, real feelings.
So, Oris, how are you feeling today? And please, don't just say fine.
Okay, that's a fair challenge. Honestly, I'm a little sleepy, a little excited, and a little nervous about this episode.
3 feelings in 1 sentence. That's already better than most people manage in a week.
Thank you, I try.
And that, my friends, is exactly today's topic.
Yes, today we are talking about how to talk about your feelings in English.
Not with a big speech, not with your whole life story in the elevator.
Please don't do that to a stranger in an elevator.
We're just going to learn some simple, honest words for when I'm fine isn't quite true.
Because a lot of learners already know the basic feeling words: happy, sad, angry, tired.
But real life has more colors than that. Sometimes sad is too strong. Sometimes tired is hiding something else completely.
Today we'll help you say things in a more natural, more honest way. Still simple English, still easy to use, just a little more true.
And before we start, a small favor. If this podcast helps you, please click like, subscribe to Daily English Podcast, and share this episode with a friend who is learning English too.
Send it to someone who always answers, "I'm fine," even when they're not. This episode is for them.
And stay until the end today. We have a special announcement, and you are not going to want to miss it.
Yes, something we think is going to help your English learning so much. So do not click away. The best part is coming at the end.
Okay, Oris, are you ready?
Emotionally, no. Professionally, yes.
Good enough. Let's go.
Let's start with the most famous English sentence in the world.
I'm fine.
It's short, it's easy to say, and it can mean about 10 different things.
It can mean, I'm okay. It can mean, please don't ask me more. It can even mean, I wish you would ask me again.
That last one is a little sad, honestly.
It is, because usually people don't ask again. You say fine, and the conversation just moves on.
And sometimes that's exactly what you want.
Right. Sometimes fine is the perfect answer.
But sometimes it closes a door you actually wanted to keep open just a little bit.
That's where a few better words can help, not because you have to share everything with everyone.
No, never. You choose how much to say.
But it's nice to have options. You can say, I'm fine, and mean it. Or you can say something like, I'm okay, just feeling a bit off.
Off. Let's stop right there. O-F-F. Off.
When you feel off, it doesn't mean something terrible happened. It just means something isn't quite normal inside you.
Like your mood is a little sideways.
Exactly. For example, I'm feeling a bit off today. I don't really know why.
That sentence doesn't explain everything. It just tells people something small is different today.
And that's often exactly the right amount of information.
I like this word because it's small, but it does a big job.
It really does. You don't have to give a full report. You just open the door a tiny bit.
Okay, real example. Last Wednesday, nothing bad happened to me. No bad news, no big problem, a normal day. I made coffee, answered messages, did my work, but I felt low the whole day and I didn't know why.
That's actually harder, isn't it, when there's no clear reason?
Much harder. My favorite music felt boring, my lunch felt boring, even my dog looked a little impressed with me.
Your dog was judging you.
A little bit, yes. My roommate asked, "How are you?" And I said, "Good, just tired."
Was that true?
A little, but not really. I wasn't sleepy, I just felt like someone turned the color down on the whole day.
There's a really good word for that feeling.
Please tell me, I need it.
Blue. B-L-U-E. If you feel blue, you feel sad or low, but in a quiet way.
Not crying, not falling apart.
No, just dim, like a light that's turned down low.
So I could have said, I've been feeling a bit blue today.
Yes, and that would have been more honest than tired.
And maybe my roommate would have asked, do you want to talk about it?
Maybe, and maybe you would have said, not really, but stay in the room with me for a minute.
That's such a real answer. Sometimes you don't want advice, you just want company.
Exactly. Tired ends the conversation. Blue opens it gently.
That's the whole difference, isn't it? Not a big speech, just one truer word.
One more thing you mentioned. There was no clear reason for the feeling.
Right.
That happens a lot. You can feel blue even when nothing bad happened at all.
That's actually a relief to hear.
Feelings don't always come with a neat explanation attached.
Sometimes they just show up, uninvited, like a guest nobody called.
That's a very accurate picture. And sometimes it's not only blue, sometimes it's overwhelmed, too.
Overwhelmed. Great word. Overwhelmed.
Overwhelmed means too much is happening at once. Too many messages, too many small tasks, too many little things asking for your attention.
Like life turns the volume up too loud.
Exactly. You could say, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed. There are too many small things today.
I like that one because it explains the pressure, not just the sadness.
Right. Blue explains the low feeling. Overwhelmed explains the too much feeling.
Look at us being emotionally specific before lunch.
Very impressive for a Tuesday.
Okay, I have a question. Is finding the exact perfect word always the answer?
What do you mean?
Sometimes people talk about feelings like it's homework. Wait, am I sad? Am I disappointed? Am I lonely? Am I actually just hungry?
That last one is extremely common.
It really is. I fully support your right to be hungry, not sad.
Thank you for that support. But you're right. This episode is not about turning your feelings into homework.
Good, because feelings as homework sounds exhausting.
It's about having words ready for when you need them, not a test.
So I don't have to analyze every single mood I have?
No, you can just say, I'm feeling a bit off, and keep walking through your day.
I can say, I don't know what I feel yet.
Also completely fine. That sentence is actually really important.
You can say, I'm not sure how to explain it.
That sounds honest, and it gives you space. Sometimes the truest answer isn't a perfect feeling word. It's just, I don't know yet.
That makes English feel kinder somehow.
It should feel kind. Learners already carry so much. Pronunciation, grammar, vocabulary, confidence.
And now, emotions too.
Exactly. We shouldn't add, please explain your whole soul in simple English on top of everything else.
Agreed. No soul homework today.
The goal isn't to sound impressive. The goal is to sound like yourself with the English you have right now.
I really like that. Okay, my turn for a story. This one is about tired, actually, because I think tired does too much work sometimes.
Go on.
A few months ago, I kept canceling plans with friends. Every time I said the same thing.
I'm just tired.
Exactly that. But it wasn't really sleep tired. I was sleeping enough hours, but I still woke up heavy. Small tasks felt huge. I didn't want to answer messages.
That sounds like more than sleepy.
It was. I remember sitting on my couch after work, coat still on, bag still on my shoulder, and just staying there for 20 minutes.
Not moving?
Not moving, just sitting in the dark thinking, I should get up, and not getting up.
That sounds like you were drained.
Drained. Let's explain that. D-R-A-I-N-E-D.
Drained means very tired, with your energy almost completely gone, like your battery is at 1%.
Physically or emotionally, or both.
So instead of I'm tired, you could say, I'm really drained today. Can we meet another time?
That's more honest, because tired sounds like one good night of sleep will fix it.
But drained feels like the whole day took something out of you.
Exactly, like the day was drinking my energy through a tiny straw.
That's a strange picture, but I understand it perfectly.
Thank you. And when that feeling continues for weeks, not just one day, there's another phrase, burned out.
Ooh, that one sounds serious.
It can be. Burned out means exhausted after too much work, pressure, or stress for too long.
So not one hard day, it builds slowly over time.
Right, like when you keep telling yourself, after this week, I'll finally rest, but every week just becomes this week again.
That sentence just walked into my house without knocking.
Sorry, not sorry. You can say, I think I'm starting to feel burned out.
That sounds like a warning sign.
It often is, a gentle warning from your body telling you to slow down or ask for help.
I wish I'd known that phrase earlier. I kept telling people I was tired, and they kept saying, just sleep earlier.
But sleep wasn't the whole answer.
No, I needed less pressure, fewer messages, one quiet evening where nobody said, quick question.
Quick question is never quick.
Never. A quick question can destroy an entire peaceful afternoon.
So in that season, drained or burned out would have described things more accurately than tired.
Yes, and again, you don't need those words every single day, but it's nice to have them ready when tired feels too small for what you're actually carrying. Okay, this next one reminds me of something from last month.
Tell me.
I had to make a phone call, the kind you know you need to make, but you keep putting off.
The I'll do it tomorrow call.
That's the one. I avoided it for almost 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That call was living in your head rent-free.
It really was. Every time I saw that person's name, I felt tense.
Tense. Good word. T-E-N-S-E.
Tense means your body or mind feels tight because you're worried or stressed.
Shoulders up near your ears, jaw tight, stomach in knots.
Exactly that feeling. So before the call, I would say I was tense.
But you told me earlier your hands were actually shaking before you dialed.
They were.
That sounds bigger than tense.
It was. Honestly, I was petrified.
Strong word. P-E-T-R-I-F-I-E-D.
Petrified means extremely scared, much stronger than nervous.
Right. Nervous is more like before an exam, before a first date, before ordering food and the worker suddenly asks, for here or to go? And your brain forgets both languages.
Suddenly you're fighting for your life over a sandwich.
Exactly. But petrified is much bigger than that.
So you wouldn't really say, I'm petrified because I have to buy milk.
Usually no. Unless the milk has some kind of very complicated loyalty app.
Fair point. I'll accept deeply annoyed for that one.
We are not creating a special fear category for grocery apps today.
Fine. Anyway, I made the call. Hands shaking, heart racing, fully petrified.
How did it go?
Better than I expected.
That's always a little annoying, honestly.
Why annoying?
Because then you realize you spent 2 weeks suffering before a 10-minute conversation.
That's exactly what happened. The mind isn't always a helpful assistant.
No, sometimes it writes an entire dramatic movie in your head with bad lighting and scary music.
So where does anxious fit into all of this?
Anxious means worried, uneasy, or tense, but it can stay with you for a longer time, not just one moment.
So nervous is often about one single event.
Right, and anxious can be more ongoing. For example, I've been feeling anxious about that call all week.
That's clear. So nervous is the call starts in 5 minutes.
And anxious is the call has been living in my head for days.
Very clear difference. But again, you don't always need the strongest word.
True. So I shouldn't say I'm petrified because my phone battery is at 1% and I have no idea where I am.
Actually, that one might be a little bit petrifying.
See, this is why we're friends. You understand my pain. I have one for anger.
Carefully, please.
I said anger, not danger.
With you, sometimes those two are close together.
Fair enough. So it starts with a password. A website told me my password was wrong, so I reset it. A strong, responsible new password.
Good password energy.
Then the website said, your new password cannot be the same as your old password.
Oh no, Orus.
I know. It knew my old password, But 2 minutes earlier, it had looked me straight in the eye and said it did not.
The website did not look you in the eye, Orus.
Emotionally, it did.
Okay, fair. And that feeling, that wasn't just anger, right?
No, it was frustration.
Frustrated. Frustrated.
Frustrated means annoyed because something is difficult, blocked, or just not changing no matter what you try.
Blocked is really the key word there.
Exactly. I was trying to do the right thing, reset my password responsibly, and the system just kept fighting me.
So you could say, I'm frustrated because I keep trying, but nothing is working.
Very useful sentence. I think learners really need this one.
Why is that?
Because angry can sound too strong sometimes, but frustrated explains the whole situation, not just the emotion.
Right. Angry focuses on the feeling, but frustrated shows there's a real problem blocking your way.
Like slow internet.
Frustrating.
A form that deletes everything the moment you finish typing it.
Extremely frustrating.
A printer, in general.
Always frustrating. We are fully united on this one.
We are. But sometimes frustration doesn't go away. It just stays and stays.
Then you might say you're fed up with something.
I love this phrase, fed up. F-E-D, up.
Fed up means annoyed or tired of a situation because it has gone on far too long.
So it's not one small moment, it's something that keeps repeating.
Right. Like, I'm fed up with changing my password every single month.
Or, I'm fed up with having the exact same problem again and again.
Very natural. And it feels stronger than frustrated. It carries some history with it.
Yes, fed up says this has happened too many times already.
That's so useful for real life, because sometimes you're not loudly angry.
No, you're just tired of the same thing happening over and over.
Exactly. Like being asked, "Are you okay?" in a way that doesn't really want the real answer.
Or saying, I'm fine, because it's simply easier than explaining.
Or pretending you're not hurt, because explaining it feels like too much work right now.
That's a different kind of fed up, isn't it?
It is. You could say, I'm fed up with pretending I'm fine.
That sentence really belongs in this episode.
It does. It's simple, but it says so much at once. And with the right person, it can open a real, honest conversation.
Just maybe not with the password website.
No, that website has lost every privilege in our lives. Okay, we've talked about a lot of heavy feelings. Let's bring back something lighter now.
Please, my brain needs some sunlight.
Happiness.
Finally, a safe room.
Well, maybe.
Why maybe?
Because even happiness can be tricky to describe sometimes. It isn't always jumping up and down excited.
Never trust me jumping up and down, honestly. That usually means I drop something on my foot.
Fair. Sometimes happiness is just quiet, peaceful, glad to be exactly where you are.
That's actually my favorite kind of happy.
Same. I had that exact feeling last Sunday.
Tell me.
Nothing big happened. That was honestly the nice part. I cleaned my room, made tea, opened the window, and the air was cool and fresh.
Simple morning.
My laundry wasn't folded, but it was clean, which I personally count as a full victory.
A completely valid victory.
And I sat there for maybe 5 minutes doing absolutely nothing.
No phone, no video.
No phone, no scrolling.
Wow, look at you, becoming wise.
I nearly became a monk for 5 minutes, yes.
How did you feel in that moment?
Not excited, not extremely happy, just settled, content.
Content. C-O-N-T-E-N-T. Content means satisfied with what you already have.
A quiet kind of happiness.
So you could say, I'm feeling content today. Nothing special happened, but I feel peaceful.
That's a beautiful sentence. It feels very adult somehow.
Adult happiness is clean bed sheets.
Very true.
A parking space right near the entrance.
Also true.
A message that says, no rush, take your time.
That one might actually heal an entire stressful week.
Yes. So content isn't huge happiness. It's calm satisfaction. Quiet happiness.
I really like that word, and honestly, it's enough on its own.
Because the goal isn't how many happy words do I know.
The goal is, can I choose the word that actually matches my real life today?
And last Sunday, your real life was tea, clean laundry, cool air, and 5 quiet minutes.
That sounds content.
It really was. Not exciting, just beautiful in its own small way. Now here's the part that matters most, Core.
Please tell me it's not memorize every single word we said today.
It's not, don't worry.
Thank you. My brain was already reaching for a blanket.
The goal here isn't to memorize every single feeling word.
Good.
The goal is to have one simple sentence starter ready when you need it.
Because often the first few words are the hardest part.
Exactly. Once you begin the sentence, the rest becomes so much easier.
So here's a good one to start with. To be honest, I'm feeling a bit...
That one feels safe, honest, but not too heavy.
For example, to be honest, I'm feeling a bit overwhelmed today.
Very natural. Here's another one. I've been feeling really...
That one shows the feeling has continued for a while, not just today.
For example, I've been feeling really anxious lately about work.
Very useful. And when you don't fully know what you feel yet, try this one. I'm not sure how to explain it, but...
I love that one so much.
Me too. For example, I'm not sure how to explain it, but I've been feeling a bit off lately.
That sounds so human, because sometimes you simply don't have the perfect word yet.
And that is completely okay. You can still begin the sentence.
You can still be honest.
Without giving a full emotional report to everyone around you.
Exactly. The sentence gives you a small door.
And you get to decide how far you want to open it.
That's really the key idea of this whole episode, isn't it?
I think so. You don't need a big emotional speech.
Sometimes one honest sentence is enough.
To be honest, I'm feeling a bit...
I've been feeling really...
Or, I'm not sure how to explain it, but...
Small beginnings. But small beginnings can open real conversations with the right people.
Cor, can I bring up one more feeling before we finish? I think it's really important for English learners.
Of course. Go on.
Lonely. Lonely.
Ah, that's a big one.
It is. Lonely means you feel alone, even if there are people around you sometimes.
That's the tricky part, right? You can be lonely in a room full of people.
Exactly. I remember my first year living in a new city. I had coworkers, I had neighbors, but at the end of the day, I still felt lonely.
What did that feel like day to day?
Quiet evenings. Nobody to call about small, silly things. Cooking dinner for one person and eating it in silence.
That sounds heavy.
It was for a while. And whenever someone asked, "How's the new city?" I always said, "Great, I love it here."
But that wasn't the full picture.
No. The city was fine. I was lonely.
So a more honest answer might have been, the city's nice, but I've been feeling a bit lonely lately.
That sentence still sounds positive about the place, but honest about your feelings.
Exactly. It doesn't complain, it just tells the truth gently.
There's a related word, too. Homesick.
Homesick. Homesick. That's a lovely word, actually.
Homesick means you miss your home, your family, or your country, and it makes you feel a little sad.
For example, I felt very homesick during my first month abroad. I missed my mom's cooking so much.
I think every English learner living in a new country knows this feeling well.
Definitely. And it's not weak to feel homesick. It just means you love the people and places you left behind.
That's a kind way to think about it.
And here's the good news. Lonely and homesick feelings usually get smaller with time, especially once you build new connections.
One small phone call, one new friend, one familiar meal. These things really help.
They do. So if you're an English learner living somewhere new right now and you feel a bit lonely or homesick today, you're not alone in that feeling.
Even if it feels that way sometimes.
Especially then. You could try saying, "I've been feeling a bit homesick lately," to someone you trust. That one sentence can open a really warm conversation.
Beautifully said, Orus.
Thank you. I felt that one deeply.
Before we move to the word tour, I want to add one more word, a hopeful one.
Perfect. Let's end this part on a lighter note.
Hopeful. Hopeful.
Hopeful means you believe something good might happen, even if it hasn't happened yet.
It's different from happy, right? You're not celebrating yet.
Right, you're just standing at the edge of something good, waiting to see what happens.
I had this feeling last week. I started a small English study group with two other learners.
Ooh, tell me more.
We only met once so far. Nothing is proven yet, but after that first meeting, I felt hopeful.
That's such a nice, quiet feeling.
It really is. I could say, I'm feeling hopeful about this study group. Let's see how it goes.
That sentence doesn't promise anything big, it just leaves the door open for something good.
Exactly. And I think that's a really useful feeling word for English learners, especially.
Why's that?
Because learning a language takes time. You won't feel amazing every single day.
True, some days feel slow.
But on the good days, you can say, I'm feeling hopeful about my English, and that's enough to keep going.
I love that. Small hope, one honest sentence, one more day of practice.
And you don't need to feel hopeful about everything at once. Just one small corner of your life is enough to start with.
One study group, one new habit, one small win. That's already plenty.
Exactly. Okay, now let's really move to our word tour.
Okay, Cor, I think it's time for our word tour.
Yes, let's go through everything one more time, nice and clear.
First, fine. Our tricky little word, meaning okay, but sometimes hiding a lot more.
I said I was fine, but really, I was feeling a bit off.
Next, off. Not quite normal, but not a big problem either.
I'm feeling a bit off today. I can't really explain why.
Next, blue. Sad or low in a quiet, gentle way.
I've been feeling a little blue since Sunday.
Next, overwhelmed. Too many things happening at once.
There are too many small tasks today. I'm feeling overwhelmed.
Next, drained. Very tired with almost no energy left.
I'm really drained after that long meeting.
Next, burned out. Exhausted after too much stress for too long.
I think I'm starting to feel burned out from work.
Next, tense. Your body or mind feels tight because you're worried.
I'm always tense before a big presentation.
Next, petrified. Extremely, deeply scared.
I was petrified before making that phone call.
Next, nervous. Worried about one specific upcoming event.
I'm always a little nervous before a job interview.
Next, anxious, worried, or uneasy, often for a longer period of time.
I've been feeling anxious about the exam all week.
Next, frustrated, annoyed because something is blocked or difficult.
I'm frustrated because my computer keeps freezing.
Next, fed up, tired of a situation because it has happened again and again.
I'm fed up with losing my keys every single morning.
Next, lonely, feeling alone, even with people around you.
I've been feeling a bit lonely since I moved to the city.
Next, homesick, missing your home, your family, or your country.
I felt very homesick during my first month abroad.
Next, hopeful, believing something good might happen even before it does.
I'm feeling hopeful about my new English study group.
And finally, content, calm, quiet satisfaction with what you have.
I feel content when I have a quiet cup of tea in the morning.
What a list. If you understood most of these, good job, seriously.
And if you didn't catch everything, that's totally normal too. Listen again and your brain will catch a little more each time.
That's exactly how real learning works. Listen, discuss, listen again.
Each time you understand a little bit more. That's real progress, even if it feels slow.
Okay, let's do a quick recap before we finish today.
First, I'm fine is a very hard-working sentence, and it's okay to sometimes replace it with something more honest, like, I'm feeling a bit off, or I've been feeling blue.
Second, tired sometimes hides bigger feelings like drained or burned out. It's okay to use a stronger word when you need one.
Third, fear has different sizes. Nervous is smaller and short, anxious stays longer, and petrified is much, much stronger.
Fourth, frustrated explains a blocked situation, and fed up tells people this has happened one too many times.
And fifth, happiness doesn't always have to be big and loud. Content is a small, quiet kind of happy, too.
And remember, listeners, you don't have to find the perfect word every single time.
Sometimes I'm not sure how to explain it, but is the most honest sentence you can say.
You can still begin the conversation even without the perfect vocabulary.
That's the real goal of learning English. Not perfect words, just honest connection.
Beautifully said, Cor.
I try my best. Okay, now it's time for our community question.
Yes, every episode we ask one simple, fun question, and we really do read your comments.
Today's question is, what's the first thing you do in the morning?
Maybe you check your phone. Maybe you drink a glass of water. Maybe you open the window, just like I did today.
Write your answer in the comments in English if you can. Just one simple sentence is perfect.
For example, the first thing I do in the morning is drink a glass of water. Or, my quick breakfast is a banana.
We love reading these comments. It feels like one big, friendly classroom with people from around the world.
It really does. Okay, everyone, that's our episode for today.
We talked about fine, off, blue, overwhelmed, drained, burnt out, tense, petrified, nervous, anxious, frustrated, fed up, lonely, homesick, hopeful, and content.
A lot of new words, but remember, you don't have to use them all today.
Just pick one or two and try them in your own real sentences this week.
Maybe today, instead of saying, I'm fine, you could try, I'm feeling a bit off, actually.
See how that small change feels. It might open a real conversation with someone you care about. Okay, announcement time. We have a full collection of English learning PDFs waiting for you right now. Speaking challenges, vocabulary flashcards, conversation workbooks, native speaker phrase guides, IELTS practice packs, and more.
Everything you need to practice English outside of this podcast, all in one place. And right now, 40% off with code DEP40. DEP40.
Link is in the description. Grab it before the offer ends.
And one more thing, you can now find us on Spotify. We just launched there, so if you'd rather listen on your commute or while making dinner, search for Daily English Podcast and hit follow.
We're also on Facebook now. Come say hi, join the community, and be part of our daily conversations there too.
Facebook, Spotify, and right here. However you like to learn, we're always here for you.
If this episode helped you feel a little more confident about talking about your feelings, please like this video, subscribe to Daily English Podcast, and share it with someone who needs it today.
You didn't waste this time today. You invested it in your English and in yourself.
We are proud of you, seriously. Good job for showing up and listening today.
This was the Daily English Podcast with Corey
And Orus.
Until next time, be honest with yourself, be kind to your mind, and keep learning, one small sentence at a time.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care of yourselves.
Your progress doesn't stop here. Click the next video. We have more real conversations, more useful phrases, and more English waiting for you right now.